Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am back, and I am back with a big smile on my face as Anthony Knockaert has officially signed for the club. It did break last night around 8 o'clock, and it was just fantastic, obviously, to see him sign on loan for the rest of the season with us. Obviously, it did look like it would be happening, of course. You just never know until it's actually officially done. So the fact that we've managed to get this over the line, it just makes me so unbelievably happy. But yeah, before we get going on the video, guys, please make sure you do hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like I said, on the road to 300 subscribers. So yeah, like I say, would really mean a lot to me to get to 300 in the next few weeks. And also comment your thoughts down below on what you make of this sign. How happy are you that Knockaert has come in? And yeah, just give me your overall reaction to this news. But yeah, and I've got a special announcement as well. Obviously, I have been getting town fans on to react to the transfer news so far, and we have, obviously, we will be showing sharing the thoughts of Brad, of course, good friend of mine, BradBarbz, his YouTube channel, of course. He'll be coming on to share his thoughts a bit later on, and I'm absolutely delighted that he's agreed to come on and speak and give his take on this signing too. So yeah, stay tuned for that a bit later on. But yeah, obviously first, obviously kind of get a sense of who he is, Knockaert. We'll get obviously his career to date. Now obviously I did kind of speak about this on my last video, but I kind of want to just, you know, kind of have a recap, and then yeah, obviously share my overall thoughts about the signing as well, you know, too. So obviously, as we know, obviously has been at Greek side Volos this season. Now he won the 2016-17 Sky Bet Championship Player of the Year. Obviously, he's best known for his spells in English football with Leicester City, Brighton Hove Albion, and Fulham. Obviously, like I say, he's an attacking midfielder, most often kind of deployed from the right wing, where he can cut onto his dangerous left foot. He's very much known for his direct dribbling, eye for goal, and that tenacity in the final third. Of course, it is officially announced that he will wear the number 50 shirt for the club, you know, whilst he's here. Again, like I say, he is still just 31. Obviously, his professional career began with French side Guingamp. That was a rubbish pronunciation. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm not really good with my French pronunciation. I do apologise for that. But obviously, he did start his career there in 2010. Caught the eye of Leicester in 2012. After helping the French side get promotion to League Two. A French under-21 international as well, soon after signing for Leicester. He was their Young Player of the Year in his first season at the King Power 2, going on to be a significant part of the 2013-14 promotions side. And then obviously having opted to let his contract with Leicester City expire, despite being offered the chance to extend, Knockaert then joined Belgian club Standard Liège in June 2015, where obviously he scored 7 times in 27 games across the Belgian top flight, Domestic Cup and Europa League. And then, not away from England for long, he returned to the Sky Bet Championship in January 2016 as he moved to Brighton Hove Albion and made an instant impact there, again forming a major part of the side who secured promotion to the Premier League in his first full season. Named the Sky Bet Championship Player of the Year in the 2016-17 promotion season, following 15 goals and 9 assists in 45 appearances. He then played 63 times in the Premier League for the Seagulls across 2 campaigns. And obviously he did sign for Fulham on a season-long loan in July 2019. He secured his 3rd promotion to the Premier League in West London, playing 45 times for the Cottagers, earning himself a permanent transfer. Obviously now joining us in his 3rd loan move from Fulham. Obviously previously spent time with Nottingham Forest and, like I said earlier, most recently in Volos. But yeah, that's kind of his career to date, really. So I just want to kind of recap that and obviously tell you guys how his career's kind of panned out if you didn't already know. But yeah, obviously my overall thoughts. Yeah, I just couldn't be happy with this sign. I really couldn't, because, you know, if you look at the different kind of angles that you can look at this, you know, the reality here is that we have been crying out for experience at times, and this guy has it in abundance. You know, this signing does really, really excite me. It does. And, you know, he comes with that pedigree. He comes with that experience. He comes with the fact that he knows the league inside out, so he won't need to settle in the Championship one bit. He'll already know it. And the guy has quality, and if he can recapture that form that we've seen in previous years in England, you know, he will be, you know, I do feel really positive about this. Like I say, it's not costing us any money, really, you know, obviously, so it's worth a gamble. It's another option that we have, and I just feel like he will really do well here. And yeah, he obviously, hearing his interview last night was a joy, by the way. I think, you know, the way he spoke, you know, he really is up for this. He's up for the fight. He's really hungry to succeed here. And of course, he has got a point to prove after having, you know, last few years, probably the difficult years. He's kind of had some difficult moments, you know, and he'll be wanting to prove it, that he still has got, you know, got the talent to keep, you know, keep playing at this level of Championship, and then, you know, at this point. But yeah, this is a another big boost for us, actually. We've seen, you know, the likes of Matt Lowton come through the door, another player that, you know, has given us a boost. Looked very solid against Preston, and, you know, it's the way we've been able to get these players in of this pedigree has really impressed me, actually. And of course, these players will be crucial in the fight to stay up, and, you know, hopefully, you know, we need to get a few more through the door, obviously, as well, and hopefully, you know, be able to build on these couple of signings that we've made. But yeah, I couldn't be more happy with this signing, and I do, like I go back to it. We have been, you know, the experience side of things is absolutely crucial, especially when we're in the predicament we're in at the moment. And of course, I just think that, yes, we have got quite a number of young players obviously have played this season, and the more experience we can get around those players and really help them, it's going to be really, really important. But there's no doubt about it, it's quality. You know, you never lose your quality no matter what age you are, in my opinion. Yes, he's had a few tricky few years, but I just think this, you know, this deal for me is right up there, and I just think that we can really help him recapture his form. But yeah, so yeah, it is time now, of course, to get Brad into the conversation. Like I said, I asked him to react to the signing of Anthony Knockaert, and yeah, just give me his overall thoughts really about him, what he makes of him, and does he think that he will be a good signing for us. So yeah, I'll hand over to Brad now, and really looking forward to hearing what he has to say here.
What is up, guys? Brad back once again, giving a reaction video for Ryan of Huddersfield Town Fan TV. So, big news, Anthony Knockaert has signed on a loan deal for Huddersfield Town. I'd have to say that along with him, Lowton and Canberra, things are looking a bit more promising now. Lowton looked really good at Burnley, so that Preston away, so that's very promising. If Knockaert can do the same and jump straight in and get stuck in, then we'll be in a great position. But I do think this is a very smart signing. I feel like he's an experienced player at this level, and I've said it even on Instagram. I absolutely hated him when he was playing against us. I absolutely hated him because he just got in the players' heads, and he's on the pitch game, and he's got his other game where he just does little things that winds people up. And I'm so happy that we can have that used to our advantage, and that we can kind of deploy that rather instead of against us. And that's not to mention his technique, his dribbling, and his finishing. He's a very good ball carrier, and he used to be quite quick. Hopefully, he retained some of his pace, but it's not costing us anything, this transfer. It's just a loan deal, so I can't really see much wrong with it. Yeah, he has aged, but sometimes those are the players that come back with a point to prove. And he's even said he likes a challenge, and he wants to get us out of this mess. I really liked what I heard in the interview, so for that reason, I'm kind of sold on this. That, and obviously I have seen him in the Prem, I have seen him in the Championship multiple times, and he's been a top player at that level. So, it's not a question of whether he's proven, it's more a question of, whether he can bring it back. But I'm quite confident that he'll be able to bring some of that back for us, and he'll be able to hit the ground running. But yeah, quite happy with this signing, and hopefully we can make a couple more like it, and we'll be in a much better position for the end of the season. But anyways, thank you to Ryan for allowing me to do this for him. And as always, you can find me on my channel at BradBarbz. Anyway, guys, all the best. And I look forward to seeing the boys on Saturday at Hull, up the town.
Thank you so much, Brad, for giving me your thoughts on the signing. Like I said, always, we're pretty much, me and Brad always on the same page in terms of what we think and how we think in terms of football-related stuff. So yeah, like I say, you kind of reiterated what I already said previously as well in terms of some points about obviously, how you're impressed with the experience. So yeah, we're on the same page as always. And like I say, mate, thank you so much to Brad for coming onto the channel. It is always a pleasure. You're always welcome on this channel, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to come on and share your thoughts. But yeah, big up to yourself, mate. Like I say, you can find him on his YouTube channel, like Brad said, BradBarbz. Go and check him out. Quality content. His journey's been on is truly incredible, inspirational, amazing. I just haven't got anything other than positive words to say about him, to be honest with you. Great lad, and he's really put in the work over the years, and the rewards are really there now, and he is reaping those rewards. So fair play to him. But yeah, like I said, I'll put his channel link in the description as well, as always. But yeah, what a joy to have him on. So cheers, Brad, for that, and big up to yourself, mate. So yeah, that is obviously my reaction and Brad's reaction to the new signing. Anthony Knockaert joins on loan from Fulham for the rest of the season. I'm really looking forward to obviously seeing him in action now and seeing what he can do, because I feel like he'll be a really fans favourite as well here. Like Brad said, he's a bit of a nuisance to have, coming up against him, but when he's on your side, then you know, yeah, we don't mind it, and obviously it would be good to have him on board. Yeah, I mean, he like I say, his interview that he spoke, obviously, you know, he had a smile. He looked really, really, you know, up for this and up for the fight, and you know, he wants to come in and hit the ground running and show his, you know, bring his experience to the table, help the youngsters, and yeah, just produce some quality stuff. You know, like I said, we've been crying out for somebody that can create as well as score goals, and he can bring both of those to the table. I've got no doubt about that at all. So yeah, top quality signing. Kudos for getting him in to this football club, because he, like I said, I go back to, he can be a real big player for us this, you know, from now until the end of the season. Yeah, I just couldn't be happier. Obviously a bit of a roundup now. Obviously with obviously news. It was announced obviously yesterday that Josh Koroma, Scott High, and Romani Edmonds-Green have returned to the club. Now, I certainly found this quite interesting actually, because obviously they have been out on loan, like I say, and you know, we know what Koroma's made. Obviously, we've seen Scott High in moments, and obviously did need to kind of go out and get some experience. Scott High, with him being quite young, and obviously Romani Edmonds-Green, who we've seen from time to time, you know, in the first team, and obviously mostly in the academy, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens with those players. Obviously, Josh Koroma may come in. Obviously, Mark Fotheringham, the manager, obviously, I don't know if they can obviously push the way into the first team, especially Josh Koroma. You know, we know what Josh is being made of, you know, in that season before he got injured, and that's completely derailed him, as we know. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens with these players, see if they will become quite valuable to us from now until the end of season 2. But yeah, just wanted to touch upon that, and yeah, so like I say, thank you all for watching. This has been another transfer show, as it is official that Anthony Knockaert has signed on loan from us, on loan from Fulham. So delighted, so excited to see him. Like I say, I feel really positive about this signing. There's no question, like I said. And yeah, watch this space. Let's see what happens. But yeah, like I say, smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of this signing. It'd be great to hear from you. I know I said on yesterday's video, obviously, that I would be back for a preview of our game against Hull. That will be coming tomorrow now, obviously, with the news that Knockaert did sign. I thought that I'd put this video out here today, and then do the preview tomorrow. So yeah, the preview will definitely be tomorrow, I promise you. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. And as always, up the town, come on you Terriers, and thank you so much again to Brad for coming on to the show and sharing his thoughts. But yeah, until next time, goodbye.